But it might have been something happened earlier, but wasn't enough to push it over. So I looked like a fool. And thank you, Panzer Curse, for calling me out on it, as I noticed that I tried to bluff my way out of my foolishness, and you kept me accountable. How dare you? Don't need you. Definitely need Purify. I mean, actually, Purify's not terrible, because I know they're going to raiding fleet me. I should have kept that. Little Kappa face I see. Yeah.
We raid, we fight, we plunder.
So no ship. So it's probably the engine version of their deck. So Trained Hawk's actually one of our best cards for that. Now where do I want to start? What a weird hand, actually. Crap, I didn't realize I got waters. Okay, so I bricked Foul. But how do I want to play this out? We have a couple Harmony engines. I probably have to commit. The answer is I probably have to commit Call the Force or Isengrim very early on. Do I just Isengrim straight up for the half elf? No. Don't get hasty. Dryad proccing will be hard in this one. Okay, I think I see a path. So we're going to start with the half elf here. And what we're going to do, Dryad's actually going to be an issue here. So what we're going to be able to do, though, is use Isengrim for Dryad Ranger. It's the only one on our deck. And we'll use Call the Forest for the poison. Off Weeping Willow, and that should be enough engines to get us where I want it to be, and that's fine. Playing a back row, let's move to the front. Pyro, I don't want to start Pyro until I have more Harmony engines down, so that's actually one of the weaknesses in Pyro in this deck. Maybe I'll have to cut him, actually. No brick. Oh, I do have the Purify. Thanks, Bubble Trub. Man, this deck does not come naturally to me. I mean, I guess it's Scoia'tael. I don't typically play Scoia'tael, but feel weird trying to pilot this one. Okay, do I want to get my poison down immediately on that? Actually, I think it's fine too, because we know that thing's going to be trouble. Trouble later on.
Leave while you still stand.
Not for the round. Yeah, maybe Pyro's an incorrect choice here. What other 4-cost dwarves there? I mean, it could go for... Let's see. Just like you're playing Combi when you did collab with Con Gwenning. I was sleeping my degeneracy. All good. You gotta sleep sometimes. I don't want, like, a big part of the Plain Talk family. Something that's so important to me is I want you guys to be successful in all things. And if you're always watching me all the time, then you're not gonna be successful. You gotta occasionally give yourself a break. I do notice I made a mistake. One thing worth considering is what if we started Scottenbach? So we'll see. Just beat this deck with Mill. Feels good. I felt good. I'm glad. Well, our new Mill list is very, very good. I don't know if you were running it, but I felt very good about what we've cooked up together. Cool.
Over your dead body.
Sure.
Why do Destiny won't let us talk to strangers?
You know what? That felt good. Also solves our nature problems with all the bricking because we can just keep water. Took inspiration from a deck, gave my twist. Ooh, what did you twist with? Love it. And Purify value? Yeah, it was insane Purify value. This looks so bad. It has blown the one with Veteran too. Tell me about this twist while I'm always interested. He'll never recover from this. I'm sure we'll play Combi again. Combi looks super fun with Eist. You know it's probably not gonna be meta, but it'll be fun. Man, guys, I'm liking Harmony. It feels super obnoxious to deal with in the current meta. Only downside is I don't think Eist will be a good matchup in round 3. I think we have to bleed out Eist pretty much every time because 12-point nukes against our deck. Do I want to bleed out Eist though? Because 12-point nukes against our deck can actually deal a fair bit.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Jezrus is reasonable. Same with Witcher here. Maybe I do Witcher first. Let's hit here. Okay, nice hit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Look at the ST version. Same team Link. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Well, someone told me your twist. I'm curious. Kind of like the ST version of Assimilate. It's exactly what it is, except you just run it. Basically, it's devotion every time. What's up, Sam? I love that you guys say hello to each other. Perfect. That round went really well for us. So we're on even right now. Is that a Napsta block on your shirt? Absolutely stunning. I know, right? It's so good. It's such a great shirt. Boom. Exactly what's on. I don't typically like gaming shirts because everyone tries too hard with them, but this thing is beautiful. Wow, do I just run this hand? Like, I want to bleed them here. This hand's insane. Hand's very good. Do I just run it? So I can trigger everything. So, no, you're okay. I'm gonna run this hand. No, you can do better than Train Hawk, I think. There we go. That's better than Train Hawk. The water, we want to bleed everything here. We waters and we learn from our past mistakes, and it's time to play you. Off the side, buff these guys up to 5. You can't get killed by gutting / go. How's the Harmony deck playing? It's worth it. I think it'll be a tier 2. It's actually very good. I've been impressed. Where this is a no, it's good because we tied up a Crimes deck earlier. Now we're playing against another tier 1 deck. I'm curious what this will look like. Okay, instantly 4 on Herald, so you're gonna die.
Who wants to taste Scaling Steel?
So do I want to play half elf here or go Figus? I think it's okay to just go half elf here. If they don't have removal, it'll be okay. But Water's in the leader. Yeah, we're getting better, getting better. I think so far I've been very impressed with this deck. Before we shut everything down. It's been a lot of points. It's very flexible and it's very hard to deal with because there's just so many things you want to remove. But even with the removal of Eist and Crimes, because you have a lot of removal, when you remove an entire, if you remove like all your Dryads, you can play another Dryad. So like, oh, you don't have Eist in hand, or you're trying to save them. But I'm gonna make sure this hurts bad. Okay, they're gonna regret that in 6 seconds. They're gonna butt this one. They'll get butt this 2 here. I think, do I Jezrus here or do I bleed? Do I Jezrus? Or do I, no, I think I'm gonna bleed. I think I'm gonna be really conservative here for the time being. Let's see. Really good for us? Yeah, I mean, no more Eist. I'm just gonna keep bleeding his hand. Herald and Eist are what I'm looking for here. Herald's gonna get some pretty good cards though. There's Herald. One card. I got the first card I want. Lovely. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we packed the row pretty well. I think this is actually a fine Jezrus. Ooh. I think it's okay to Jezrus here now. Because it'll buff up our back row, and if they can't kill it, it'll smack front row for a lot of value here. Beautiful. And it just shut off Bloodthirst. So now you can't kill Bloodthirst 2, so Gutting Slash can't kill. 9 not bleed the 7. Let's see. Sound of Snow. Crimes will still be bad. Nah. Philippa, drill your board and you never get blue. Drop waters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crimes, I mean, Crimes is an absolute beating of a deck. So we can pass here if we want. I think, though, I can kill if I just play Dwarven Chariot. Let's see what other cards it could be. Like, Eist can't do it. Because he won't have that. You're going to come down as a 6, 7, 8 point play. Yeah, we just go like that. But in front row in case of it being Hemdall. And Hemdall will get him out of this round. We pushed hard, though. I think if this is not like Hemdall, you probably lose the game straight up right now. Oh, yeah. We just 2-0'd an Eist player. GG. That's a great sign. That is resounding. Here's also the paradox, right? You want to protect your engines, but we have, or the way we're protecting our engines is by having too many to kill. If I ran Milva, all right, Mulligan the hand. Super diverse cast of things. These two, I want to keep these two. So maybe I'll put back Friggs and Net for now. I don't know if I'm going to have a Dryad in my hand at this rate. That seems like an obnoxious freaking hand. You get Elf, Dwarf, Dryad. I actually think it's reasonably okay to mulligan here or here. I'm going to probably mulligan half Elf Thunder. I'm going to pull it off Isengrim, I think. Beautiful. That looks like an annoying hand. I will say Carapace will be tough for us. I don't think this will be a good matchup. I think Carapace is not only well positioned in the meta. I don't think our deck will do well into it. Hello, Phil. How's it going? How's it going? And Johnny, too. God, so many wonderful people are here today. I'm so honored and thrilled. And oh, guys, you warm my soul. I think you front row is a pretty reasonable play to kick it off. I'm glad they're going first because I don't think I'm going to win this round no matter what I do. I'll give my best, though. Hello, hello. Oh, God, so many wonderful people here. And Fooly Cooley's back, sneaking in. Saskia's actually good now? You're not kidding. Saskia is actually very good now. She's basically a leader, a second leader, and it's fantastic. How's Saskia doing with the new Harmony tag? So good. I'm loving her.
Your next move shall be your
We're all,
last.
no, I played it to absorb it. Now we play back row here.
While you still stand.
Harmony indeed. I'm loving SY so far. Yeah, if you're loving Syndicate Crimes is the deck to beat. Eist is very good in general. But Syndicate Crimes definitely really good. Did I get some sleep on your day off? Ha! No. So I know I say it's my day off. It's not really a day off. I know that feels weird sounding. Knickers. Okay, fine. Do I just slap you down? Do I have any other Harmony ones? I mean, I think we're just going to lose this round pretty fast. I'm going to put down you on the earlier side.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves.
Keep things moving.
Pixies.
But no, I honestly, I didn't even have enough time to get house cleaning done. That's always the last thing on my list. Never got done. I went grocery shopping. I prepared the video for Plain Talk John today, and I prepared 6 videos for the Plain Talks channel. So at the start of the stream, we do what I call the Plain Talk. I think it's reasonably okay to pass out of here. We are going to go -1 at this rate, no matter what I do. Do I want to bleed more? Just get out of this round. They got us really well. I think Dryad Ranger hit here is correct. Yeah. We do like longer rounds against them, but what I want to threaten here, like I can go down to 4 cards with, currently, and that's not hard to. It's not a bad point gap to close. What I want to threaten is trying to get him to do something else here, and I can't bluff it. Okay, fine. All right, we're out of this round. Devout cult leader. I am founding a family. That is not the Manson family. Down the snow. Not gonna lie, Ice is overrated. Nah. I don't think Ice is overrated. I think Ice is very good. Maybe not the best deck. I think Crimes is the best deck. I thought Ice would originally be the best one, but I think it's shaped it differently. But what's the cult name though? We are the Plain Talk family, and we are not a cult. We're the Plain Talk family. Maybe 2 of these is too many. Good hand. Okay. You do want a mulligan again. Now what do I want a mulligan? Oh, Fire Tech, obviously. We already have a door. Perfect. Hand looks good. Oh, right. They can't give Kelly Veil. Oh my gosh, that's really good for us. I forgot about that. They can't give him Veil. Crap. What the heck do I play here? I probably play the Machine is the answer. That or Trained Hawk, but Trained Hawk solves a couple issues here there. Do I have another one in my deck too? Yeah, if I get 2 Trained Hawks, it'll be really good. We'll do the Machine here. I will be very honest here. I was not anticipating a pass on their part. I think it's okay to just... We get extra mulligans every time, right? So I'll just... Do I need anything in my grave that I care about? Not really. We'll just pass. It's fine. When you Saberlift Masters, it was double nerf since 2 card... That difference 2 series. Ouch. Wait, how come what? Wait, Funbrax, what was the question too? I'm trying to keep up. Kelly on nerfs, but I think it's kind of good. Yeah, I think Kelly is very good currently. I think Kelly is very well positioned in this meta. I would not count out Kelly at all. Purify. They don't really run locks in their deck. You're not very good. That's a hand. Holy cow, is that a hand? Ayo, Mr. Henrik, the man, the myth. I'm assuming man, but because your name is Mr. in it. But let me know if it's not the case. But the man, the myth, the legend from YouTube. How's it going? And Arcadius is here. Man, a devotion without neutrals, which means a cult. Devotion family without neutrals. I don't think it would view us as a cult. Chat has some radical ideas. Yeah, chat has a lot of random ideas. Oh, you fool. I mean, you kill one here, but I don't think you thought this one through. You need cave troll, buddy. You need that cave troll. Sears got hurt? Yeah. I mean, Sears got hurt, but Kelly... A lot of decks go wide and tall right now. Like, there's not a huge swarm deck. The only swarm deck is tier 2. And so, as a result, I get really curious. That battle... I go back and forth whether that ping was on their part was good or not, but... I get curious about the idea of...
Can I do eating it?
What am I saying, John? Words. Oh, like Kelly's well positioned. Really swarmy wide decks, low points. Not, they're very good here. But in this case, a lot of decks are going pretty tall, so you can force them to burn off some of their better stuff. Alright, I think we just slap down you, right? This should be the end of the removal. We got through the key ones here. And importantly, they just killed off Beast and Dryad. Dryad's key. I can always use Easy Grim. There's a real possibility Easy Grim grabs Fauve. It could hit here, but it's probably going to get Fauve. I'm going to call the Forest and just go wild. Buy you Oyster up there, buddy. Yeah, Easy Grim's pretty sexy here. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we can go even sexier than that, can't we? Have I played my Treant though? Let's go Saskia. Young Dryad? Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't have a Dryad. I went for this because I was like, oh, I can get an extra point at Easy Grim. No, I should have gone Rowdy Dwarf. Oh, man, Harmony is a weird deck to play. Just checked. Let's see. Male. Okay, excellent. I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Herner. Move the High Dragon. How dare you? Yeah, how dare I indeed. Easy Grim. Ow. Probably want to toss you to Wolves here. Oh. I mean, I can lock and move. It doesn't really help us. I actually haven't played an Elf, though, have I? So I think High Elf is correct here. Well, that felt really good, eh? Miami Sexica. I mean, he is pretty hot. Look at that. Gorgeous, man. Got the premium for him, too. They look happy. The guy was invasion but on Kelly first. Yeah, he was like, oh, I can snipe an engine immediately, but like, I hope it was worth it, man.
To play with my friend, I enjoy
This was a greedy thing. I'm regretting it now, but I will say this feels pretty good. So I think next play is gonna be Machine here. No. Oh, that's why I was thinking about moving it, because then I can get the bleed off. Whatever. Bleed. Ooh, Raft here. Now, really? What? You must have Heat Wave for this. I mean, I think it's a little bold on their part, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be one to complain here. Ooh, weird choices here, huh? Interesting, because I can play this here. I won't get any points. I mean, I think you do. I think you play it like this.
Yeah, I worked for the poor years. Better than working with humans.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna die. Such a shame. It's such a shame for this guy's next Kelly player. Yeah, he got greedy. He got to kill an engine, but in return, when did Shelly get to the back row? Pretty early on. He played Kelly immediately, so I answered it with Tainted with Hawk. Ah, you were lucky. I don't have Purifying Hands. I hope you have Urine in your deck, buddy. You might. John first play? Yeah. This was devastating. We did such a nice job cleaning them out here. We did really well. There's a banish. Like, that's okay. I don't really think it matters to us all that much. We have Oak Critters. We got Trance. Man, this was my mistake. So if we lose this, it's completely my fault, and it's because of Saskia. Oh, yeah. I can bleed. Oh, gosh. I made it so many. I, like, make... This deck was not meant for me to play. I'm so bad at playing this deck. I made like 100 mistakes while playing it, and we might still win anyways. But if we win, I think it's a testament to how strong this deck is. I also didn't bother doing that. I mean, like, thrash them, did we? I guess we're near 70. Oh yeah, I guess we did. Even with like 10 mistakes, I missed so many points off of Saskia, making Treant and bricking Dryad, and I could have played for both. Well, and I forgot to bleed earlier. I didn't realize it was bleeding Cave Troll, which didn't have Veil. Didn't Veil the Cave Troll. This deck feels great. Whatever you just Sam T, were you looking for guidance there? That's a pretty good deck. Yeah, I mean that crime deck can get you to pro, no problem. All right, let's do it, guys. All right, what do we got? Wow, these hands are always so good and bad at the same time. Like I was like, what do I have? What am I missing? But this hand looks great. You can get me a dwarf, so I don't think we actually need you. I already got a dwarf. So you're gonna get me an elf. Maybe you're the one this round. Few trans, we can back critters here, and how do we shake out? Nice. How hard is to finish in 500? It's hard. At least I don't bother. The person you should ask about that, Johnny, is Libido. Libido is, from my understanding, one of the best players that we have in our chat. Full stop. Libido will always end up top 200, top 500, top 500 guaranteed, top 200, and occasionally wants to play for like top 16 in the world. So if you're looking for someone to ask, start with Libido. Okay, it is crimes. I might just sack the dwarf just to make sure we get through this round. We'll start with the dwarf. I'm not as worried later on about Vegas because I can use Waters plus Leader gives us 3 engines to start. They have a lot of single target removal, so like what are they gonna do, right? 500, top 500's a bane. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, go get your crime. Stump 0, the answer is yeah. I think Harmony is shaping up to be a solid tier 2 deck choice for Scoia'tael. If you're not in the mood, you on Discord? I don't think he's on Discord. You should he'll pop in the chat though. Johnny, I think he stops playing like literally every day. Libido's not a hard person to track down. Just hang around. Libido will come in and mock my play in a lighthearted, fun way. But yeah, that's the person you should be asking. He or she. I don't actually know their gender. Let's see, but I think Harmony is shaping up. Let's see who beats the drill, boys. We might not. I'm so tempted to run double blocks in this deck. Not gonna deny that. Alright, goodbye, friend. Alright, you did a great job. I appreciated your existence while you were here. Drill's a little overpowered, and that's okay. Old Harmony got nerfed, been out for a while. They got nerfed to be on Rose only, and then they revert etch. It's what chat always reverse comes Harmony. Oh well. Is there any card that will show it? Nope, Harmony's at the top of the list for all these cards, right? Yeah. Then they reverted it, but now it's at a point in the game where Harmony is not conceptually a broken card. There's so many interesting and other powerful mechanics in the game that it's fine to have it around. Johnny, today playing someone who finished on top 500 and win. Not too much of my merit since he's running a pincer maneuver Fultus with skills. Hey, it feels anytime you beat somebody who's you know, a really powerful player, always feels good. Always feels good. This is going better than expected. I'm surprised it didn't kill more of our engines here, but no, we'll take that. Machine's fine. I think there's a play. We continue, I think, to play because we already have a dwarf. Trigger. The other play was also Trained Hawk, but I'm kind of trying to leave him alone for the moment in case I can move the drill to a worse spot. If he like plays drill right here, I can move the drill here, and that'd be good. It's easy. I don't think so, Johnny. So I remember when I first saw Cat Watchers, I'm like, oh, they're 1 point a turn, then become 2 later on. What you do with drill is you try to build up a bunch of coins, and you slap down and spend all your points immediately. So it's not really an answer. It just becomes like a really easy board wipe. So I don't know about that one. I think it's okay to move this back because they won't have a pocket if I do. So let's do that. It's really the same result. Then again, they can use Crystal Skull somewhere, but then that might be a thing. I can't bring out poison until they use that Crystal Skull. Do you think top 200 are hard to beat? Yeah, top 200 is where you cross the line into qualifying for opens and such. So that if you want to go for it, that is the ambitious goal. So if I say like pro rank, then there's top 500, so you stay in pro rank. Then top 200 is when you could start to say, you know, I can play Gwent competitively potentially. And then of course like top 16, top 8. That's when you're like saying, okay, I actually think I want to win a tournament. Kind of. So I think you have to nerf drill because I want things like Shakedown to stay as a 4 precision card. The reason everything became really good is
My collection's pride. Ever witnessed anything equal?
I see what you're doing. I'm surprised here. Okay. Be a good opportunity to hunt down a lock, so let's go for it.
The only good human is a
There we go.
dead human.
An ill wind blows.
We can keep going here pretty reliably. We should do the points on Cat Witcher 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12 potentially. So as long as we don't hit here, if we play Cat Witcher and don't hit here, we win. I can also use Call of the Forest for Jezrus, which is actually the play I am threatening to win it. Or maybe Saskia's correct play here. How many points is Saskia right now? Saskia can spawn me a dwarf. So Saskia's 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we just play Saskia here and we take the round, right? Just making sure. So it's this. Oh, no, you're a 10-pointer. Dang, Saskia claps now. My God.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, just Rowdy Dwarf. Holy crap, you're not 8, you're 10? Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Holy cow, Caterpine also seemed fine to me. I'm glad that Caterpine exists. I'm glad it's a cooler effect. It'll sometimes, when day tactics comes over the edge, and it's close. Caterpine or double Caterpine or double Bribery both feel insane. So Stefan right now is probably underplayed. But the other tactics and their payoffs aren't quite good enough. But I was really impressed. So far, so good. Okay, I think we just want to be mulliganing pretty aggressively, hunting down our golds. Since we weave Milla, Critters is a little weaker. I don't really need 2 Cat Witchers here. Better. Because that gets us waters. I think it's okay to go for a long round in this case. They haven't played a lot of crimes. So Herald's not over the power. We haven't got their good cards though. But if we pass here, the one advantage I have is they don't have time really to build up coins. And so, you know, you can have Philippa or yeah, so you have to go for the coins as best you can. So look on 3. Like Philippa, Tunnel Drill, Cleaver are all want coins. You can't fund them all. I feel good about this. Johnny, why though? It was just worse Shrew. I feel bad about Old Caterpine. Old Caterpine, yeah, it was not quite good enough to see the play. It was a cool card though, but not good enough to see the play. Again, we already have Treant here, so I'm gonna be pretty aggressive on the Treant mulligans here. Beautiful hand. An only downside though is oh no, I don't even have to pick, do I? Beautiful. Actually, this hand's really good. Also, I think it's of note, like our hand 3 golds in it, but the fact that I'm able to look at this and say, you know what, this seems pretty good, guys. That's a really good sign for our deck that it has progress. I hope they pay it. That'd be good for us, because I don't really have removal for it. I'm only running 1 lock. The fog gets me waters. We slap down both waters and back. We slap down our leader ability, put them all at the end because we don't want to get into a tavern brawl, and beautiful. Also need to go non-unit. I never played, but skills. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Old Caterpine was interesting, just not strong enough. And they said, you know what, we're just going to rework it. And I don't blame that also. One nice thing is from a business perspective, you rework an old card, you don't have to pay for a new card art. You just have to test what the new card does and say, all right, this card never sees any play. Let's just rework it. You don't have to pay. Like this new leader dump was all using old art, so it had to be pretty cheap to make for the game, which is good. I want them to make sound business decisions with the game so it lasts a long time. All right, killed 1. Can't do anything about that, and that is all good because now I can just yeah, you're probably gonna have to come up later, unfortunately. We're just gonna keep playing out our dudes.
Hey.
Shouldn't have trouble filling the back row, so it's okay to use Hawk as a very flexible card here, but I would like to get him down soon, or Dryad Ranger as an next play. Both are perfectly fine. Yep, rollover is on. Have my windows open, kind of airing out my room. Not really. It's just that it's getting too hot in here, and I can't turn off my heat. All my radiators broke. I love the logo, by the way. So simple. Thank you. I'm assuming you're talking about the blue. Yeah, my thought was everyone, from what I could tell, had figured out. All the streamers of the world had finally figured out that you could, in fact, Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me think for a moment. Because here, my biggest fear is if I put it here later on, Cat Witcher will kill it, and just get the 3 points back anyways. Maybe the right choice is to move it to back row, or just give up on the poison. I do want to get you down though, so let's just move. Just get it going. Pyro could hit the immune. Yeah, but we want to play him later after we get the Harmony engine set up. We have only 2 more Harmony engines worth setting up. And then the rest is just going to be for triggering. Okay, that's fine. Like, this is where we try to range your poison. Get your value out. You feel really good. Can't do anything about that. That's okay.
Your next move shall be your last.
So then it's this. You play you on back row. You have 8 on back row. Poison. Call the Forest. Jezrus to carry the round. 2 on Eist of Harmony. Yeah, we did that earlier too. Harmony feels very good in the Eist because Eist is sitting there like, I want to have this huge nuke come down. It's like, all right, we have a ton of huge targets. Harmony in terms of points, yeah, only Assimilate I think can potentially outpoint it, but it's a very difficult deck to interact with. Really good. But take off your shirt. Oh no, Dragonova, no. But as for the blue Senef, what'd you do? You killed something I don't care about. I don't think okay, you killed that. It's fine. Get out of there, trigger everything. Right, and like it killed 9, so it was 9 plus 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points on a 7 provision. Love Harmony. Yeah, and I went for blue because I realized everybody had figured out if you go to Fiverr.com, that's with 2 R's, Fiverr, it's a freelancer website. Everybody figured out you can just get easy, good looking logos and graphics from there. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to stand out if I do something like that. What is the worst logo I can think of? That is still good, but like terrible simultaneously. And thus, I arrived there. So what do you kill? I'm not going to be able to stop this, by the way. They're going to get really good point value here. But they haven't played Philippa, so weirdly enough, it's kind of okay for us. So Jezrus is pretty solid right now. We don't have a full back row, but this should be really hard for them to answer. Wait, why did you get a point? Why do you... Wait. Oh, right. Call gives a point. What do Dryads do when they're thirsty? They get a glaze of water. Okay, that was really good. I give you credit. I like that. I like that way more than I wish I did. I'll be honest about that as well. And then when I love Harmony because then you get to just go like this, and they re-trigger again because we don't have a Witcher anymore. That's so funny, right? It's like, okay, I kill it. It's like, well, let's play an 8-point Cat Witcher on top of the ability then. Great. Wow, guys, this deck feels solidly tier 2. It feels very good. It's hard to interact with. It's kind of a pain. We can go ahead and play Pyrotech here. Doesn't really matter. I think on back row or front row. Is there any way I can really space out? Probably like Pyrotech here seems pretty reasonable. You want to play Pyrotech before Dwarven Chariot? Hey, we got him. Boom. G. I believe in you. You got a whole season to get back to pro. Or get to pro. Pardon me. Alright. Already love seeing this. Ironically, as soon as I draw you, I also get a gnome. So I'm probably going to put... I'll probably win the round off of. Fuck. Don't need you. Don't need you. How do we shake out? Pretty good. Hey, don't knock Symbiosis. It's just bad of Harmony. They don't synergize well. I have received your blessing. I'm getting right back at you. You got this, J. Carax. I believe. Cross faction cards. Yeah. Your deck is like a fake iPhone with original parts. Shh. Everything's fine in my deck. My deck is majestic. Alright. Scuttenbuck. Buff it. Go. I think. Oh man. Oh, how am I so tired? I know exactly why I'm so tired. It's poorly, but that's okay. One quick gulp of cold coffee. I mean, I could purify this. I think it's gonna die no matter what I do, though. So like, it's kind of low priority in my eyes. Let's just let it die. Because if you're running hounds, you're gonna run enough poison, even if I purify it, to keep it alive. Yeah, it looks like a tribute deck. Just remember not to accidentally add a symbiosis card. That's usually your fault, John. It is usually my fault. I mean, this deck is always my fault. Are we ready for bounty? Yeah, probably. I wish Gord was neutral. If I was gonna have a quick hot take on things that nobody wants, but would be cool. I think that being a hot. I think Gord neutral would be pretty hot. It's a fun card. It'd be cool to play it in tactics. It'd be cool to play it in like some Northern Realm spell control deck, and enables so many cool, interesting decks. I mean, I would be curious.
Make way! Move it!
I think you always gotta be. They're really bold with their choice to remove stuff. No, 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 no. I put it in the wrong row. I had the abilities mixed up in my head. Why when they play their Gourd of Kanta and you bribe her yours? Yep.
Wolves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
Super good. I'm so sad about that. I missed an obvious point.
Your next move shall be your last.
It's okay. Live and learn. Gourd is a dwarf. Gourd is a dwarf. Gourd is a dwarf indeed. Oh man. Is my camera moving or am I moving? I never figured out. Every time I like move it. There we go. Centered on me. Gotta show my good side and my other good side. You know? But Harmony's been very fun to play so far. It's really hard to disrupt. There's just small little things I wish they had. Like, I wish it didn't spawn an elf. I wish you killed this and I could reopen elf as an option. Let's see. Lore always wins. Crash on crate isn't a warrior. Ouch. Not a warrior anymore. But I mean, ultimately, Skellige did need that divide. If you want pirates to be a deck, you need them to be different than warriors. You don't really get a say in that matter. It just has to be different. So whatever it takes, you know? Whatever it takes to make that difference a thing. Him Boys was not what I was expecting, but I can roll with that. Speaking of, I've tried to build boats and pirates deck. Nope, on my list of things to do this week, though, is very much play out that deck. Coucher seems pretty good. Start here.
Yeah, I work for
Playing on I would like to snipe this if I can. There we go. Let's stop the shenanigans here. Maybe try a hand buff deck. Maybe. One of the things I always try to do though when I'm thinking of new decks is I look at the patch notes and see what other people are under or overestimating. So like we tried tactics, it didn't work. We tried like things that caught my eye. Siggy probably is, or Igor got a, you know, Igor got better. Igor could be very interesting to run now. Be very fun and. I think Figus is not a terrible play here. Just get the points. So if I do Figus 7, 8, 9, 10. If I'm desperate though, but this can let me do is shooter up Jezrus and pop it to back row and that'll be fine. Like Igor, you could do Townsfolk Sereno, but like I try to find things that have been buffed to justify it. There we go. Get out of here. So I'm not sure if I want to. I probably still want a long round. I'll probably just pass. God. Monday morning. I don't know. Any of you guys feeling sleepy on this Monday morning? I'm feeling sleepy on the Monday morning. I think both Dryads are what you're trying to avoid here because you can use Fob to shoot up good stuff. Later on. I think our only fear is if this turns out to be Salamander, we are gonna eat it. But I don't think, given the amount of tributes this playing, it's Salamander. Normally Salamander runs past Flora, but I heard it's an aggressive Reflector. Good to see you here, my friend. I try when I'm trying to think of new ideas, things to brew. Like Poison Syndicate looks really fun. Roland got a huge buff. Gellert got a huge buff. These are things that my eye are looking spicy.
Has no fear of fire.
So when like the Saskia buff said, all right, let's try Harmony. Visit it because they've been quietly buffing it. Let's try a couple of the other things. Stuff like Traps looks less interesting to me because of that. Smoke them out. Can I do anything to smoke them out? Kedwin Sergeants all of a sudden are looking pretty good. Maybe that's enough to put Norman Shoop over the edge. Like those are the kinds of things that I'm buzzed. You're not very good. This hand is very mean. I think it's worth keeping a lock. Maybe? Yeah, I think lock's worth keeping. What's up in my deck? A lot of good stuff. So we probably do want to take a risky mulligan here. And it did not pay off, as you can see. But Saskia, maybe I need to find thinning for the deck. Nah. Maybe. You feel bad. Maybe Dryad Fledging needs to be a spell of some kind, like a Spores. That could be good tech. Yeah, I think we probably need to put you in for a spell of some kind. They were not. They made that card very suggestive. Let's see. All right, buddy. What do you got? I think we're just waiting for Igor to show up and then lock it immediately. So we have to pick Saskia or Barnabas. They're both very good. All right, there's Gellert. Gellert. I think you never want to let Gellert get off in any way. Every time I ran into Tommy Robinson talking about it, I'm like, you look scary. So that does mean we're going to miss the elf archetype, but that's okay. Unless that's a reason to keep the half elves. Just like, look, if I have to lock immediately, what are you going to do? Oh, no, Coin's got a serious buff. Like, this is a 1-to-2 ratio. That's a lot. Okay, that's fine.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
The wind whistles Willow's whip. I am the forest, and the forest is me.
He's got the 5. First engine set up. Looking good. Call the Harmony. What do I need here? I need a Dwarf, an Elf, and a Dryad. Beautiful. So, Pyrotechnician, Barnabas, Desirous. Off working home, Broom Bomb. Take care, Bubble Drum. Good luck with your productivity. I respect it. Good luck with the home improvement. Right now, we're holding pretty strong right here. At Valley Bank, fine. This will tell us a lot about what we're actually up against because they're going to be able to dig 7. Rayleigh is always a bad sign. I don't have an answer for it, obviously. As long as I don't see them slap down Salamander combo. Which they might. I might eat it. Which happens. Life. I mean, I can also just play the Fledgling. But I'm trying to get you down as soon as I hit Adrenaline 3. I don't have to rush out Barnabas. No, Fledgling's correct play here. Let's go there, I guess? Sure.
This is me now. Who was I before?
I smell like salamander combo coming. I mean, if we eat it, we eat it. Like, that's fine. I don't think I have much of an answer to it either. But I think given how much tribute they're running, I'm kind of skeptical.
I love this job.
Fine. Maybe I go Saskia here and ditch. Okay, you're a 10, you're a 12. Yeah, maybe Saskia's correct spot here because I'm going to be able to proc Thrive twice and I would fail throw. Yeah, okay, now which Saskia do I get? I don't want Treant. I have Elf. I could do Dryad. I think you have to do Elf or Dryad. Hold on, I'm going to go for Saskia, but I'm going to be done with... Elf or Dryad, not you. Elf is okay. Dryad. I think Dryad's correct here.
My old name.
Because you won't spawn a Treant, or don't have any nature in deck, and you get ticked up, and if I do an elf and it hits here, I waste 2 points. This pretty much guarantees the finish. It's gonna be a little weird. We're pretty bricked up on back, but like, let's play you. Rock everything.
I enjoy that the most.
And let's get things cranking. Hello, everyone. Hello, Discon. How are you? How are you? And Vic Mania, good to see you as well. Oh my gosh, so many wonderful people here. So many wonderful people here today. Welcome. Am I gonna tell me the combo? It's gonna be Sienna followed by. No, you don't have combo. I don't know what this is for, but it's gonna. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna like it. I don't think you want a cat witcher quite yet. I think we go for the bleedies. Bleed here because Sky will purify, and I don't really want to waste it elsewhere. Only thing on my mind is how madly am I going to eat it in 2 seconds. Hey, there it is. GG. I actually caught up. There's one being released to catch up with everything. One a day, every day for this entire week. From the past ones. So if you're there for the past ones, you didn't miss out on anything, but you did. It's okay, I got you. Take a look at what you did. Poison. You're gonna be a Treant. Gonna be a beast. So you got 3 or 4. Good. For 2 weeks, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to sleep earlier. Nice. Pretty good. How do I always move the camera? I don't get it. Like, I know it's not particularly stable where it's at, but it drives me nuts no less. Oh, you're an early by an hour. How nice. Yeah. And then in October, it'll shift back, and I'll be later by an hour. I didn't really know what the best way to handle it was. I just kind of rolled with it. Said, you know, I'll just keep going off what I got. I could be crazy. Could be insane. Is what it is. All right. That's a good start for us. You guys actually let's poison their stuff. Alright, well, it's obvious we're Harmony. Now, question is, how do I want to kick this one off? I think Beast here is pretty good. Because we're in Europe, we changed it 2 weeks later. Ah, nice. That makes sense. It's a weird concept. I hope they actually undo it someday. Alright, give me a moment. I'm going to close my window real quick. 1 sec.
Death to Old One!
Oh, that's a nice treat for us.
Leave.
Kind of poison there.
Stand.
It's a very random card. So maybe it's hybrid movement in that case. Elf. The Feigned Death, Sentinels, Dryad Matrons, Cat Witchers are all in my mind right now. I mean, that's fine. I think it's a risky move on their part, though. Going Weeping Willow here. Poison goes there. We get the points. Technically should have put this here in case they're running it taking like a Breath Hen, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later. Alright. Surprising you just... I guess it was 8 pointer. A lot to commit. We have Treant down. We have Dryad down. So Saskia is an option here. I think we go Saskia, and I think we go for the young Dryad here. And we're covered on, you'll spawn Treants, we have Treants, you're a Dryad, there are Dryads. Don't want Elf, because of course obviously we're going to play our Dwarf, because we're obviously going to play a Dwarf. And Elf was an option, but we're probably going to get an Elf in a moment off of you and the Isengrim. Like, that's a really real chance. They're going to be setting up Jezrus here. Fine.
Dole! Blathana!
Humans to the sea!
It's okay to play you here. No. Let's do it like this. 4, 5. If we got the lock elf, that would have been really good. It could have locked the sentry, move it back before the gate in comes down. Yeah, Jezreel is looking really good, but they're going to pop this all about in the background in a hot second. So I wouldn't be too excited about this. There's the gate in. Also, I was debating on playing Pyrotech just to absorb some of this pain. But this will hurt. It wasn't perfectly... I guess this was well played as you could go. You won't get a buff because of this location. John Doe made that... it will? I thought it wouldn't. Yeah, whatever. Who knows how this game actually works? I sure don't. One spot left on the row. Go. Remember, we're on even. We went second, and right now we've been able to outvalue everything they've done so far. Cat Witcher, fine. Barnabas is probably our next play, though.
Style. That's right. I like playing with style.
Ooh, nice. Frees up more room on back row, so we can play Barnabas, Elf, Dwarf, and Dryads are all here.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise
1,
woman?
2, 3. It is probably at this point worth clicking here. Honestly, hitting one of these two would have been great because Jezreel from them is probably coming soon. Which I'll answer of our own Jezreel. And our Jezreel is better because we have no Witcher tags out here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, so you're coming out as 9. You come down as 8. And you get the ability on top. Nope. Alright, we went on even. Went on even. Well, I think it's okay for us to pass. I think even though they have a great long round, Elves are great. Being -1 should be good enough. You're dead ambush, right? Yeah. We should have enough value off of Waters plus Jezreel to just win the round straight up. Don't need you. I think it's okay to put back Dwarf here because we want Vegas instead. This hand's awesome. Hand's actually completely insane. Yeah, Kirax, no worries. You don't have to worry about your reading abilities. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's all good. Our hand's insane. This is as good a hand as we're going to get. They're going to immediately play Fan Death. And we'll deal with it. Oh, it is a busy day in the world of Gwent today. Okay, Dryads or Critters. Okay, you're perfect because you're a human. I don't think I'll need Dryads this game. What am I looking for instead, though? Beast and Lock. I think it's worth it. This hand might be as perfect as it gets. I don't have the Beast, but I don't think I care. Just run it. We have Lock for there, Jezreel. Ours will go. Not what I was expecting.
Come here.
But that's pretty okay for us. We can go ahead and do Waters.
My name.
In this case, they're trapped. I don't think they're going to have something that deals 4 damage. I'm going to wait a turn so I can go Scoia'tael hit. You just need a tier 1 deck. I think JK Rax is running Eist, though, so he does have a tier 1 deck right now.
Enough of this farce. Deadeye, Ellie!
So you would cost 7, and you would live, though, a hit. So I think I just play you.
I gave my right hand for marrying you to Erin.
So if this is Serpent Trap, you're a goner anyways. Don't really have a good way around that one right now. Serpent Trap's gonna feel really bad in a hot second if you don't trigger it right now. If you have Serpent Trap, this is the moment where you trigger it. Yeah. Oh, crushing. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest there. But we just play on another engine. Not too worried about this. I might be wrong not to be worried about this though. Maybe I'm supposed to play my elf next.
Only death here for Dwan.
I think that's okay. Let's just go ahead and move you forward.
Humans are not to be trusted.
The Pitfall crushing that Serpent Trap, which has got to feel pretty bad here. And what's nice about here is we've actually set up really good value for Witcher, Cat Witcher, and Jezreel, getting a lot of pings off both rows now. All right, goodbye, Pitfall. Oh no, it was Crushing Trap you're going for? Fine. How do I want to handle this? I think Abandoned Girl's fine here. We're done with the rest.
Don't leave me here. Not alone. I beg you.
So it's not Pitfall Trap. It could be the deal 5, and then that'd be a bummer here. I want to play him back. Vegas on front's pretty good. Transform the 2. I don't think it really matters whether I transform it or not, though. Because, like, I don't have any more Symbiosis in hand. The real question is, do I think this is the 5 damage one? I think there's a good chance it is. So I'm going to play, I think, you on front row. Wait, Libita, why would you transform the 2? Good to see you here, Libita. Somebody was asking earlier about what it takes to be a top 500 player. No, maybe it's, I think this is the play. Why not? I don't know. She's just, I don't know. Do you not like the Abandoned Girl? She's doing her best. Have something against the Abandoned Girl? Alright, they get their full combo off. Fine.
Allow me to play you an elven.
I think it's fine to just go ahead and play Jezrus here.
We didn't take the mutation process. We improved it.
Transform is cute. It doesn't change anything. They keep the same amount of power. They're at 2. All the same. Oh, you have a Jezrus? That's not what I was expecting, to be honest. But I guess we can play tag with each other. Nope. Guess it gives him. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's fine. So we play you. I have no idea if we got him. Oh yeah, we got him by a ton. What am I talking about? Got him, guys. And yes, we know he has it because again, yep. Wait, he played on the front and Gatened? I thought it was gonna be the other finisher though. I thought it was gonna be the Vernocell. Woo! Alright, what do we got here? 20 Dryads. They're not bad. They pick off a drone each time. I think I'm gonna keep just one of them though. Yeah. Like her for many years, not a big deal. Shower. Alright, head to bed. Take care, Jake Rax. See you soon, my friend. See you soon. And instantly get punished for lack of poison in this hand. But that's okay. Part of the fun, I suppose.
Your next move shall be your last.
Might as well force the awkward consume real fast. Let's see. Ouch! I don't have the other poison. I can't kill it. It was a bluff. It was a bluff, and they don't have an answer, and I just mulligan the other poison. Darn it.
I spend more time passing cards than I do eating.
Ah, it hurts. If I had Fauve, I could fix it, but I don't have Fauve in hand. Bummer. Or even Isengrim could fix this, potentially. Let's see. I've been seeing more Swarms lately. They're really good in Ice because they all have Bloodthirst and one big target hit. Yep, that makes sense to me. Sounds like they do well. I'm finding Jurgen is an insectoid. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Let's see. Simulating custom. Sending cars isn't that bad. Some of these places are illegal to park and sleep overnight, so it's tough to find. So it is tough to find a safe spot to park and sleep. That makes sense. I think what, you just play into this because it's always going to trigger no matter what I do. Well, I guess I can wait till they brick that armor, I suppose. No, 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 no. But tough, especially in California. Yeah, I mean, do you like living in your car? Do you ever want to, I mean, do you want to settle down? Like, what led you to that lifestyle and all? Tell me about that. That's an interesting lifestyle to end up leading. Okay. No more good engines in hand. Actually, you're super bricked up. So, let's do this. On back row. Level 30 boss, because I'm great. How's Harmony feel? Really good. Not good in this matchup. Not good against Nilfgaard, but it's done a lot of work today. Holding nicely against the meta. Probably solidly tier 2. I don't know if I have the right brew for it, but it's pretty close. Like, it feels like the current deck list feels strong. Alright, you're ahead. I didn't realize quite how much you were ahead by. I should have passed there. Well, that's a bummer. How do we get out of my mistake? Well, I only know one way to get out of this one, which is you Witcher. Play Jezrus. Heal up the whole back row for a 10-point play plus shenanigans. Nah, I just like threw the game. I'm tired today, guys. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. I don't care.
No point in
Get me out of this one.
No point.
Oh, that was really bad. That was really, really, really bad. I don't have a family, so I've been living on my own my entire life. Really been all. Do you want to make a family someday, or are you just content driving around, doing your work? That's just like bleeding them out of their whole hand. Like, how do I even win this? One went so poorly. I like don't know fully how to win this game. Oh, there goes the fire alarm. Awkward. Let me know if it gets too loud for you. Down to turn. I was gonna win that one. I need to pass. Now bleed him? No, I messed up. I miscounted by one. I'm one card behind where I need to be. That's bad. Bad play. We're solving the homeless problems. Ignore punishes having the choice. Yeah. I live near a fire station, so they're calling everyone and getting into action or something like that. I don't know why it does this. It feels like today it could be done with pagers, but I'm apparently wrong. So, well, keeps the rent cheap is the way I view it, so might as well. Wow, another Aracnas Swarm deck. Okay. Getting better at playing against them now every time I play against one. Hand looks great. I think I'm just going to keep hand as is. Abandoning Girl is the only mulligan potential here. What would I want though? No. I guess Poison Dryad and Treant. Okay. Yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Harmony engines. I can dry it off of you. Yeah, I'll keep the hands. That's good. LV, go down first. Sounds like the police are coming for you, and maybe not yet. Not yet. Brocow, good to see you here. No, it's not with the USA as a whole. No, I think some of the stuff's pretty bad. Well, I think fundamental problems. I mean, the way I would read it is something like for example, one solution to homelessness that people do is kind of bittersweet living in the USA. Dang it, I was debating about buffing and then I thought they'd heat wave it, so I decided I'd risk the parasite, and that did not end up going well. Should I just slap down the early bear witch and start, or cat witch and start pinging stuff? That may actually be correct here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try this line of play. It's like the best anti-drone thing ever. Is this the new alarm for the purge? Yeah, it's part of the USA. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna get my crossbow out of the closet. Keep it near me. This should pass in time. Let's see. Life is bittersweet anyways. True enough. Buffing here might have also been correct. Keep it out of spontaneous evolution range. Big stretch. Yeah, there's the warrior. Fun begin. Any other harmony in hand? Oh, I do have one more harmony in hand. I should probably play you. You for an elf is very strong here.
For the daisy of the valley!
Well, let's see. Drawn a bunker ready. Great. It'll be great for the bird. Thanks, Saniac. No, we're not. I'm not. I don't even think I've withdrawn from Patreon. Full stop. I think the money is still technically held by Patreon until I decide to withdraw it either. But I mean, we're gonna talk about bittersweet things. God. I have like no good answer to it. I mean, United States, like one of our, I mean, we have plenty of issues still going on, but every country in the world has their issues, so I try not to like stress about that that idea. Solving homelessness is tough. It relies a lot on social funding. Homeless people are usually, I don't know if usually drug addicts, mental health patients, but they're usually in a bad place. Some of them are in bad place, but other ones that just can't figure out a way to get back in. Like a lot of jobs require having an address, and if you're homeless, you don't have an address and stuff like that. Documents might be hard, like social security number, or social security card, ID, all that stuff's gonna be hard. Yeah, you have to be willing to invest in. That's something the United States is not typically the best at. I think there is a reasonable argument saying Jezrus comes down, kills it all, but now I've committed a lot to the round. This strikes me as an Aracnas Behemoth setup, so it's Bone Talisman. It's 4 + 7, 11 points, but we're getting bled. I think I have to Jezrus if I want to keep up with Crimson Curse here, which hurts me on a deep and emotional and personal level. Am I willing to Jezrus my way out of this one? I'm trying to play is Call of the Forest. Grab Barnabas. I don't have a Dryad though. Maybe I have to Jezrus my way out.
We didn't taint the mutation process. We improved it.
Well, it felt good. Alright, that wins us the round, but my biggest fear is I overcommitted to do so. Let's see. Question, can homeless people file the unemployment? Solving it, Scar is tough. Yeah. I don't know, unemployment's complicated. Every state has their own unemployment, and some states actively try to dissuade and prevent people from getting unemployment. John Oliver did a very good piece on it pretty recently, so okay, I think we're just gonna commit everything here and try to beat him in a short 3 rounds with leader ability. I think it's how I want to win this game.
The waters of Broccolon, their taste still upon my lips.
Let's see. Is it solving? People have been collecting unemployment lately. Yeah, but it's not nearly as easy as a lot of states try to make it out to be. Aracnas Behemoth. So we're gonna change our play strategy a little bit here. Denver has a lot of homeless because their big strategy attract homeless from all over the area. Them being the best setup to help homeless more in other cities. Yeah, that's also a tough part of the paradox. Whereas you'll have, you know, if you're homeless, you want to be in a city that's going to best help the homeless, but that also means that city will have a lot of homeless people, which taxes the systems. You know, not like physical tax, but pushes them more to the limit. Casinos go for that same process with trying to prevent card counters. You don't need to be the perfect one for preventing all card counting. You just need to be basically be the institution that's best at nice. That's hoping it hit there. You just need to be the institution that has done the most to prevent it relative to the neighbors, so that everyone goes to the neighbor's place instead of yours.
You'll need take one plowing step further.
Let's see. See if saying card counter. Me? Oh, card counter. Yeah, I do. Ah, that's funny. Our unemployment is really cause homelessness. Yeah, let's see. I gotta find a way to win. Not an easy one, unfortunately. I'm thinking Elf Barnabas is our best way to win this one. Probably that elf.
No mercy!
Alright, they're done with leader ability too, so we can always get out of this round, but I think we want to keep leading them. Let's see. What's pros like? We need to invest buckets into mission income. Many people suffer from issues that can be overcome offering a job, injecting money. It can't be. Running is such a high. Yeah, but I mean the solution can't be just leave them on the street, right? We need a more robust solution than that.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
I think it's okay to commit everything here. Alright, 20 points. They might be able to overcome this, but it might be our turn to 2-0 them real fast. Let's find out. Heat wave. Nice. We hit everything behind you. Yen on back row, I suppose, but I think we have pretty similar numbers of units. Nice. Answer 1 for 1, baby.